Hi everybody, hope you're all doing well. We're going to start off with our hello song. And the weather's been great, hasn't it, over the last few days, in fact weeks, so there's been no rain. So I think it's safe to say, I'm looking out the window, that it's a beautiful day, okay? Hello, hello, what a beautiful day. Sing me your name if that's okay. My name is Nicola. And then you can sing back at the video. It's different, I know. Her name is Nicola. And so then at home, it's, I know it's completely different, isn't it? The way that from what we're normally doing at home with, in class, in class in our big circle. But whoever's at home, or if you're in a centre, you can get your friends to join in and sing the hello song with you. So maybe try it and see if it works. And you can let me know if it works, okay? So we're going to do a little bit of warming up today as well. And we're going to start off with our shoulders. So into the shoulders, say hello to the shoulders. That's it, circling. Good. And then go forward. 1, 2, 3. And into the elbows. 1, 2, 3, and then into your wrists. 2, 3. Very good. Let's see, can you get some snaky arms and bring them all the way up to the ceiling? Good. And then stretch them out. This can be like an octopus. You know that octopus? So these are their tentacles. Very good. See if you can stretch them out. That's it. So a nice big stretch on the arm there. Well done. Okay, and let them go down. Now bring your shoulders up to your ears and hold them. This is to get rid of any tension that might be in your shoulders. And then relax. And again, shoulders up to your ears, hold them there, and then relax. And one more time, shoulders up to the ears. Very nice, and relax. That's it, great. Big stretch up now towards the ceiling, huge big stretch up. That's it. And then stretching one side and the other. That's nice. Do it again. And 1 and 2. And again, 1 and 2. Very nice. And relax back down. Great. Now you can do these exercises. I'm sitting in the chair because this is often the way we start when we're in class, but you can also stand up as well when you're doing them. But for the moment, I'll do the exercises in the chair. And if you're feeling brave enough at home, you can get up out of the chair and make them a bit harder. So sit back into your chair now if you're there, and you're going to stretch out your legs in front of you, and you're going to get into your ankles. It's the same kind of idea, circling with those ankles. That's it. You can say hello to your feet. Hello, feet. Mine are all dressed up in nice socks, woolly socks this morning. That's it. And then a little bit of a kick out. This is almost like you're paddling at the side of the swimming pool. If only. And drop them all the way down. And then you're going to rub your hands together. So what happens when you rub your hands together? Do you remember? They get warm. So you're going to take that nice heat from your hands, and you're going to bring it into your legs, and you say hello to your legs. Hello, legs. All the way down. And over here to this leg. Hello. Hello, other leg. Great. Into the muscles, warming up the muscles, and you can reach around to your back now as well, saying hello to your back with your nice warm hands. And then take your hands out and shake them. You can shake them to either side or up high and back and rub them again. Nice and warm. And then into your arms. Hello, arms. That's it. And over here. Hello, arms. And you can say hello to your chest, top part of the chest here, and your shoulders. Hello, shoulders. Hello, shoulders. And to your belly. Hello, belly. Very nice. And shake it. That's it. Good. And then you can shake your shoulders out as well. Great. And breathe in. And breathe out. Again, breathing in and breathing out. Taking your warm hands, just maybe give them another little bit of a rub. You're going to bring them up into your neck and do a little massage on your neck. So you go gently with this. Hello, neck. And it's good to take any tension out, or if your neck is a bit stiff from watching too much telly or your phones, and bring it all the way up into the head and rub your head. Say hello to your head. That's it. Waking up what's in there? Your brain? Yeah. Lovely. And your forehead, eyebrows, eyes, cheeks, nose, and chin. Great. So we can stretch our arms over like this now. And swap over. Great. And do that one some more. Stretch. And again, stretch. And then I'm going to stretch up to the ceiling again. If you can, do this without sitting back in the chair, okay? So try and sit forward in the chair and use your tummy muscles, okay? So stretch up. And then from here, you're going to breathe in. And then you're going to breathe out all the way down and touch your toes. Great, we'll do that twice more. Again, so using your tummy muscles, leave a gap between you and the back of the chair and stretch up. Breathe in and breathe out all the way down towards the toes. And again, breathing in, coming up to the sitting position. Breathing out, breathing in, and breathing out all the way down. And you can just hang out here for a little bit. Don't forget to breathe. Nice stretch for your lower back. And then back up again. That's it. Great. Are you feeling a little bit warmer? I am. So if you wanted to get a little bit more energy into that warm-up, you could do it standing up, and also you could do a little bit of some jogging on the spot. You could jog for 10 seconds, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and relax, and jog 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and relax. And you could do that a couple of times, and you could also go faster or slower, whatever suits you, and maybe aim to do that about 5 times. You could also run around your chair and sit back down and relax. That's anything that will help to get your heart rate going, okay? So moving on, we're going to do a little bit of our vocal warm-ups. Do you remember those? We use those because we need to warm up our voice when we're on stage, because we want our voice to be nice and loud and strong so that all the audience can hear us when we're up on stage doing our play, telling our, can you remember? Story. That's it. So we'll be talking a little bit about the story that you guys are working on when we're finished these warm-ups, okay? So breathing in, and again, remember breathing down into the belly, breathing in, and breathing out with a big ah. Now these are the ones that you can wake up the neighbours with, okay? And breathe in again, and breathe out with an oh. Very nice. And breathe in, and breathe out with an e. Great. So I'd like you to do that a couple of times, okay? The ah and the o and the e, and try and really use your face to make those sounds. Do you remember what we said we use when we were making our sounds? We've got to use our breath that we breathe in, and our mouth, this face as well, which we can open up the mouth nice and wide, and also our teeth and our tongue. These all help to make different sounds. So we'll do a couple of sounds now, starting with an M. Yes, and ba 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 ba. So that's B. You got to use your lips, two lips together. Ba 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 ba. Good. And duh, duh. So this, your tongue is at the roof of your mouth there, the top of your mouth. Duh, duh. Da 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 da. Good. And then la, la. So you've got to use your tongue again up to the top of the mouth, the roof of the mouth, and then down. La 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 la. And then we'll just do one more with an S and a H, and it's shh, which is what the neighbours might be saying if you're doing loads of vocal exercises at the top of your voice. Do that again. Shh. Okay. So remembering now that the breath is really important when we're making our vocal exercises. So again, trying to breathe down into your belly. And as I had mentioned in the little video from last week, this kind of breathing is really good if you're feeling a little bit nervous or anxious, or even sometimes if you're tired. It can help you to bring some energy back into your body, okay? So we'll just practice that again. Actually, for some reason, I seem to want to be breathing up here today. I don't know why. Maybe I'm nervous doing my first online class. Okay, so I'm going to try to be less nervous. So breathe out. I'm breathing in. And breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. That was actually really nice because in the quiet I could hear the birds singing outside. So yeah, it's amazing what you can hear when you just relax and you're quiet in yourself. So maybe that's something that you could do today. Just to be quiet in yourself, listening to your breathing, and see what else you can hear. What are the sounds around you? Are there sounds coming from outside or some sounds inside? Try and notice them. And that could be an exercise for today, okay? So that you would notice one sound. And if you have any more that you've noticed, of course you can put them down. And for this, you probably need a pen and paper so that you can jot your answer down. And you might need mom or dad or somebody in the house to give you a hand if you're not used to writing. But maybe try and keep a little record, okay? Now, last week as well, I had mentioned about sending on a little video clip. If you've got WhatsApp and you have my number, you can make a little clip of yourself talking about what it's like to be living at the moment, living in isolation, as we say, which is not being able to go out and see your friends or go to your centre, do all of your normal things. And you could make a little clip and just saying what it's like for you at the moment. Are you bored? Do you miss your friends? Are you doing way more art, or are you really happy to be at home and being with your mum and dad all the time? Make a little clip and send it to me, and I can put it up on our Facebook page as a video diary. Let's do a little bit of our neutral work, neutral into character, taking those 5 emotions that we recognise from the movie Inside Out. Maybe you'll have time to watch that actually on all of this downtime that we have now. So we're going to go into the neutral position. So we're in neutral and breathing in and breathing out. Better just check that I'm recording. Yeah, it's recording, because that would have been absolutely terrible if I forgot to press record, which, you know, can happen. Okay, so we're going to go into neutral, and remember, neutral is nothing. It's blank. So you're not acting at this moment, you're just like a blank page. So its shoulders are relaxed, the face is relaxed, hands are just lying here on the knees, and the feet are both on the floor parallel. So no sitting like this or slouching back into the chair as you're doing it, because if I'm sitting like this, I'm already sending out a message, or my body is telling a story, isn't it? I could be just fed up, you know. And I don't want to look at that at the moment. I want to see neutral. And we're going to go to those 5 different emotions. So from neutral, we're going to go to joy. So joy is really happy, and she might get up off her chair and dance around the room. That's joy. And then back into neutral. And the opposite of joy, which is sadness. Now there could be different degrees of sadness, so or you could turn it up, you know, so you could be really sad and lots of tears, or just a little bit sad, or somewhere in the middle sad. So you can experiment and play around with that and go from really, really sad to just a little bit sad, and from a little bit sad to a middle bit sad, and just practice. And that's called your range. So that's your acting range, and you're looking at how you can go up and down that range. Okay, so back to neutral, and then we're going to do disgust. Ew, what's that? Disgusting. How could I be expected to sit here? Ugh. And back to neutral. So disgust is really good fun. She's green actually in the character in Inside Out. I think she's dressed in green. So if you can, actually, it would be really nice to watch Inside Out, because you could get some ideas about how to play these different emotions. And what I really like about Inside Out is that the emotions are characters themselves. So it just makes them really easy to understand. Yeah, so you could play around with that, and you could go around the house being disgusted at everything, or find certain things to be disgusted at. And yeah, it's good fun to play that disgust character. A lot of it's up here in the face, the nose, wrinkling up the nose. So back to neutral again. So we've done joy, sadness, disgust. Okay. And next one we're going to do from neutral is fear. And I know Fionn Jordan, student from Tuesday class, but he actually really likes playing the character Fear and is playing it in a version of Inside Out that we're doing. So from neutral, we're going to do fear. What's that? So fear is all up here in the body, isn't it? It's very tense and tight. And it's different from being scary. So sometimes people get a bit confused about the fear and scary. So I'm not being scary, I'm being scared. It's a difference. So think about that a little bit when you're practicing fear. Yeah, it's not a nice one really, because it makes our body so tight. But also it's helpful, because if there was a big giant tiger in the room, I'd need to be able to run very quickly to get away from it, wouldn't I? So last one, so neutral. And then the last one is anger. Yeah. And it's another one that is very useful. Sometimes people say, oh, you're not allowed to get angry, but sometimes we need to get angry, and it gives us a message about what's happening in our lives. So we're going to practice anger. And again, with like all of these, that you could be a really big bit angry, or just a small bit angry, more frustrated. So you try out a few different ones, but maybe go easy on your mom and dad if you're practicing at home. You don't want to frighten them. And just remember, we are acting. But of course, all acting is based on our own experience. So at some point, all of us have probably experienced at least one of the emotions that we're talking about. And maybe again today with your pen and paper, you could look at those emotions and say, well, when was I joyful? You know, what makes me happy? What makes me sad? What makes me scared? What makes me angry? And what makes me disgusted? So again, with your pen and paper, think a little bit about that, okay? So last one, oh yeah, anger. I'm laughing before I do anger. That's interesting in itself. Okay, so neutral and anger. I'm fed up. Yeah, anger can be fun as well, but sometimes you feel a little bit guilty if you're getting angry, don't you? But yeah, sometimes nice to play that character. So a whole range of emotions for you to practice today. And that's what you're doing when you're acting. You are playing the part of another person, another human being. Okay, they're not a real human being, they're from the imagination. But in order to play them, we have to look at how they're feeling, what's making them tick. Are they happy? Are they sad? Are they angry and frustrated? Or are they frightened? They've got all those emotions that we have inside ourselves as well. So we need to find a way to be able to play them. And that's why it's really good to come back into this neutral place where you can let go of that character who's angry or sad, because they're not you. You're you. So you go into this neutral to allow you to come back to the person who's slouched in the chair or on their phone or reading a book, or maybe you're out gardening. I don't know what you're doing at the moment. That's why you need to send me a video clip to let me know what's happening in your life. So today we're going to do a little painting exercise around your story. The story that you've been working on, do you remember? It's about a boy who flies too close to the sun, and his name is Icarus. So today, yes, we're going to paint a picture with a bird in it, okay? So what I'd like you to do is either to get out your crayons or your colouring book, your crayons. So today what I'd like you to do is to get out your crayons or your colouring pencils or some paint and a nice big sheet of paper, and you're going to do a picture of a bird. Now you might need a bit of help at home with this, or you might not, it depends, it's up to you. And it doesn't have to be a perfect looking bird, but it's just about getting those wings. So if you can get the wings, try that yourself at home, get those wings. What's it like? Yeah, so it's nice, kind of free flowing. So let's see if you can get that on the page. What you might do is dip your paintbrush in and whoosh it across the page, just to get a sense of what that might be like. And when you're finished, if you could get a snapshot of the picture, you can send it to me on WhatsApp and I can put it up on our Facebook page, or keep it as a diary of your work as well. Yeah, so that's what I want you to do today, so think about that. Remember Icarus? Yeah? So his dad made him the wings, didn't he? Yeah, Daedalus, because they were trying to escape from King Minos. But there was one thing his dad said to him. Do you remember what that was? Don't fly too close to the... What's it? The sun! Because if he does, it'll melt the wings. And what'll happen to Icarus? He'll fall down, 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 psh, and fall into the sea below. We're going to finish with our goodbye song. The time has come to say now goodbye. The time has come to say now goodbye. See you all, see you soon. See you all, see you soon. Goodbye.